Slumber party.
Hey there, sleepyhead. How are you?
Hey, sleepy. I'm doing really well. I just wish I was still asleep.
It stinks that we're not sleeping right now.
This feels like an ad for some sort of like Casper mattress.
So sleeping is amazing, and that's why we love Casper.
So use our code GoodChildren15. No, like Casper, if you're listening, like, well, yeah. I mean, I guess we'd be
I'll
down
take
bad
anything
for you.
I'll take anything.
I love Casper the Friendly Ghost, and I love a mattress.
I love Casper First Crush.
Although I'm obsessed with our mattresses.
Oh, I love my Nectar mattress, but I also love my Earth Foam mattress topper and my Earth Foam pillows. I'm talking about Earth Foam for a second, actually.
Wait, like you're
Holy
topping?
shit.
Your bed is being
Earth
topped?
Foam, listen, if you're not familiar with Earth Foam, I will disclose I received these as gifts. Oh my God.
Sometimes your bed needs to be topped.
No, and it's topped in the crate. It's so soft. You get into that bed, you just want to sleep.
You sink.
Yeah. And the pillows are like, it's almost like they're inflatable. Like they're so like,
Plush.
they bounce back so quickly, but they're so soft. They're so soft.
Yeah, I love a springy, soft
I love Earth
pillow.
Foam. I really do. And if this was an ad, I would be so happy to do it, but it's simply not. It's just me telling you I love Earth Foam.
Oh, well, listen, a good pillow can go a really long way.
Mm-hmm.
My pillow's probably from Costco. Gotta be thrown out at this point.
I thought you were going to say from college. I was really scared.
No, not college. At least they're probably about 4 years old.
How long does a pillow last? How long? How long?
Are there expiration dates on pillows?
Well, you should definitely I think that the pillow. Well, I don't know. Hey guys, that's a good question actually. What do you do with pillows?
I'm not going to say that there's an expiration point. Like if it was like definitely sinking in, that'd be different.
No, but there's like, Andrew, you got to think about how much you sweat.
Oh, those aren't. They're not white.
Every 1 to 2 years, or sooner.
1 to 2 years or sooner, and I just disclosed in the podcast I've had them for 4 years. Oh, okay. But what?
A mattress every 7 years. It all depends on you, and I have to wonder right now if they're trying to get you to just buy new pillows and buy new mattresses. Don't trust them.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, pillows aren't that expensive for a good pillow.
Yeah, but Andrew, it's not about the price. Sometimes it's about the waste.
And I'll
It's
tell
about
you
the
something
landfills.
about pillows.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. I will not order a pillow online. I gotta feel them. It's just
Well,
like
I could tell you
fucking
could feel Earth
cakes.
Foam.
I gotta feel that cake. I need to get that spring back before I buy that cake. All right. When I'm going for pillows, I gotta feel the pillow.
But at least you regularly clean our pillows. Like that's a normal thing.
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
do.
yeah.
So it's like I think that helps the longevity.
Yeah, it's just like regardless of. I was actually thinking the other day. I was scrolling on mattresses.
Why?
It's funny that we're talking about this. Joe,
Why?
I want a king size.
You
I
have
can
a full
fit it.
right now?
I think I can fit it down there. It would take up the whole wall, but like, yeah, I have a full size bed, and I'm just like
A
getting
king size
past,
bed is so nice.
It's just getting past the point where like I'm getting up there in age,
yeah.
and I'm thinking like, sorry, it kind of looks like I'm fingering myself.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hell you've been doing.
No, it's the sack is itchy, but I've been thinking, I'm getting to an age where it's like unacceptable to have a full size bed, I think.
No, I feel like you put all these harsh imposements on your life. Like it's not unacceptable. It's different.
It's like
It's different.
Okay, I have someone over.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. Like it's definitely different for them, and I'm
Yeah.
recognizing that. And I think that like let me cater to the masses, like I always have been, and let's get a fucking king size bed in this bitch.
What do you mean cater to the masses?
Let's please. I'm gonna please. I'm a pleaser.
You are a pleaser.
So let me get a king size bed.
It is so nice. Like whenever me and Ross sleep in a king size bed, it's like I have the best sleep in my life.
Yeah.
When we sleep in our actual beds, I'm like, help!
Like don't
Get away from me!
don't touch
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Do not touch me.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know you're there. Actually.
Exactly. That's the goal. That is the goal of the bed.
And
you should be sharing it with the person who you see them for a little bit, and then you say, "I'm going to go my own way."
And I gotta go my own way. Yeah. For
What about us?
Yeah.
What about everything we've been through?
What about trust?
You know I never wanted to hurt you. What about me? What am I supposed to do? I gotta leave, but I'll miss you.
I will say, I'm sure that was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm sure your Earth Foam mattress topper is like really nice in a way because I hate when I'm sleeping in a bed with somebody, and if there's a spring on that mattress.
Oh, I don't know about
and
springs.
You tossed and turned. Again, as I said, I don't want to know you're in that bed. I don't want to feel you moving in that bed. But that's why I like a soft bed, because it's like you're moving and it's catching your movement. That softness.
Yeah.
Is sinking you with it.
And that's why everyone should get an earth foam mattress topper. Not an ad, not paid.
Or a Nectar mattress, even though we've said this before, there were claims of
glass.
microfiberglass in it. But
what is it? What is that called? Fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Yeah.
Fiberglass. Like, okay.
Don't unzip it. Don't go looking in that mattress. Don't
why
go
would you
looking.
Unzip anything. That is none of your business.
Yes, don't go looking, and you won't find out.
Sometimes things are none of our business, and
Yeah.
people want to put their nosy faces all up in the areas they don't belong.
Like a mattress.
Well,
when we got to that hotel in Chicago, I got right up in that mattress.
Joe, oh my God, can we talk about that actually for a second?
Because we're staying in Chicago for the show. Andrew booked the hotel. We get there, Gret and Ash are there, and they tell us the reason the hotel is so cheap is because there's bed bugs in the hotel.
That is not true.
There's pictures all over Google.
Two things do not make a right, because I'll say something. I booked this hotel prior to the bed bug outbreak. All right. So I booked that hotel. It was cheap. It was
shockingly cheap.
It was gorgeous. This hotel was gorgeous. One of the best breakfast buffets I have ever seen.
It was actually cruise ship level breakfast buffet in this hotel. It was so big.
It was overwhelming.
Insane in retrospect.
And like the room itself was like modern, sleek. The lobby,
shower
gorgeous.
Didn't get too warm.
Shower didn't get too warm, and maybe that's because they're cutting costs, and that's because they passed it on to the purchasers. Grant and Ash came downstairs blabbering their big mouths like they normally do. Love those divas, but they were blabbering.
And they
said to Joe,
if you go on Google and look at the reviews, there's pictures of bed bugs.
And I bet you they regretted that, because I think that I heard that and I was like, oh God. And then you heard that, and I just felt the energy in the room change.
Well, all I did was walk into the room and I checked every part of the mattress.
Actually, in my sick and twisted head, I was thinking, Joe is so mad at me right now because I booked a hotel with bed bugs, and it's my fault. That's how I felt.
I
didn't say anything.
To really double up on therapy at this point.
I didn't say anything.
Or at least
because Joe,
at least please,
Joe,
read Codependent No More.
Joe,
I'm begging you.
This was before therapy. I'm different now.
Yes,
it was before therapy.
But read Codependent No More. I'm over it, Mama. I've moved on. I'm in a new part of my life. I'm in a new part of my life.
It's the silence. It was silent.
But sometimes my silence does not mean your responsibility. My emotions are not your responsibility. How I'm feeling is not your responsibility. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but it was like I couldn't recognize in that moment, like getting the silent treatment. I was.
It wasn't I don't think it was even the silent treatment.
There was a ferocity to your walk. There was a ferocity to the walk. We were standing next to each other in on the walk there. You walk into the room and you beelined it to get the sheets.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and then from there was no acknowledgement if there was bed bugs or not. And then you went right into the bathroom. So to me, I was like, oh, this isn't looking good. And yes, I agree. There's a sickness and there's an illness to it. There is. But I'm a feeler. I'm inherently a feeler. And yeah, I need to read Codependent No More. Yeah, I do need to read a lot of things. I need to get some things done. But I'm in that therapy session every Thursday at 2 p.m.
I know. It interrupts my shooting schedule.
It interrupts your shooting schedule as Streganona downstairs.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm working through years and years and years of shit. All right? With my fairy godmother down there. Anyways, back to sleeping. Good children. It's something so off. It's eerie. Leanna's gonna be pissed.
If anyone wants to offer us advice, I mean, it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, and you guys are just like
we got one
crossing
time
your
last
fingers,
month, and we both forgot how to do it.
crossing your fingers, hoping that we hit the notes.
And it's not even a bit. That's the crazy part. This isn't even a bit.
And
We've
you know
been
what?
doing this for real for 3 years.
And the thing is, like, we are willing to learn.
Yes.
You look at us and we're willing to learn. Like, I know there are like music teachers out there. Send us the notes. Send us, honestly,
voice notes.
Voice notes. Send us a DM. Or even on Patreon. Like, send us in Patreon. Like, send us 2 different notes. Like, it could be like, okay, Andrew, you have to hit the B, and Joe hit the F. Let's do it really quick. Practice in harmonies.
Okay.
No, sorry. Do it again.
Can you do the Good Children part?
This is like this, Joe. This is an acapella audition.
Yes.
This is exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Good children. That was good.
Okay.
I am the problem.
1, 2, 3.
Good children.
Everyone's turning this off.
Yeah, everyone's like, okay, enough. We don't have to do any more of that. But we will work on it. And somebody please let us know.
I'm Joe Hegyes.
And I'm Andrew Muscarella.
And this is
Good Children. We've spent the past 24 years growing together.
And now it's time for us to finally grow up.
I'm growing.
I'm growing.
I'm
in
growing.
all facets of my life. All areas.
I'm growing down. I don't know what that means.
I'm growing out and around. I've seen some pictures lately and they've upset me. I don't want to talk about it.
No.
Not during sleep. But I've seen some pictures that ruin nights.
Well, sometimes, ruins nights.
Yes, can't sleep.
Can't sleep.
What's something that keeps you up? Today we're talking about sleep. What's something that keeps you up at night?
Oh, geez.
I had one last night. I can't remember.
A lot of work things.
Yeah,
sometimes.
usually financials keep me up.
Financials, emails that I haven't answered, a lot of task things that like I felt like I didn't get to the day before that I need to catch up on. Those things keep me up, and then just a full stomach.
Andrew.
Oh my God.
I have been working really. One thing I've been working hard on lately is trying my best to stop eating within 2 hours before going to sleep because of that. Because it's so true. If you eat before you go to sleep, you're not sleeping that night. You are working. Your body's in overdrive, and it's a fact. It's digesting. It's using energy.
And my body doesn't need another reason to work into overdrive.
No.
It's keeping me alive.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's enough.
A full stomach can ruin a night. It can ruin a night.
There's nothing worse. And because, again, I suffer from severe acid reflux. There's nothing worse than, like, pigging. Getting downstairs in your bed. I'm laying on my back.
It's nothing worse than pigging going into your basement.
Yeah. Pigging, going into your basement, laying on your back for a second, and just feeling like, holy shit, my esophagus is
have you
done.
Chronic acid reflux your entire life.
My whole life.
You have to go to the hospital. You have to go to the hospital. That's scary.
I've been thinking about the hospital a lot lately.
I'm sure.
Because I'm like, what are the perks? A person who constantly is checking in on me, and me and a PA,
best friends.
Oh, we're
always.
best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, we're queening out, and they're gonna be like, Andrew, today for lunch we have beef stew. I'm like, girl, I have acid reflux. So
so that
I could do the hospital. Yeah, I can go to the hospital. That keeps me up.
Yeah, I would say that I think that that's a big one for me. But yeah, usually it's like if it's tax season, taxes keep me up no matter what. Something's keeping me up right now. I don't know what it was. I think it's emails. I think it's not responding to emails. That really stresses me out. But I'll tell you one thing. Once those lights are off, which takes a second for me, lights out, I'm out. It doesn't take a lot for me to fall asleep.
Joe. Yeah, it does. Your room is like a fucking it's like I don't even know what about construction zone. It's like a construction zone in there. It's so loud. I heard it the other day through the door. Through the door.
What'd you hear?
Just like 18 machines, like you're on a respirator.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like
that's because I have 2 fish tanks. One has 2 filters, one has 3 filters. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of air pumps going.
Then I'm assuming you have a dehumidifier going.
Not all the time. I have an air purifier going at all times.
Is that silent or does that have a little?
No, it has a little hum.
Okay.
Has a little hum. And then I have my white noise machine for my Hatch alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
Hatch, I'm begging for a new alarm clock for years from you.
I've tried too.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. They're not hatching shit.
No. Those eggs are saying shut up.
Yeah.
I have that playing white noise at all times. You can hear it right now. And then I have 2 other white noise machines, one behind my bed and one to the right. And then I also sometimes will keep my bathroom fan on, although I learned that you should not keep your bathroom fan on for long periods of time because it can cause a house fire. I kept it on for the whole 2 weeks when I was in Australia. I didn't know that. Now I learned a really valuable lesson. I'm really happy.
You had the fan on? So you found out that the fan on could have led to a house fire.
I just found that out.
You just found that out. And you had the fan on when you weren't even in this space?
Weeks. I didn't know that yet. I didn't know. I just was trying to keep
that's so
because
good.
there's an occasional leak in my bathroom.
The idea
so there's a lot of moisture in my bathroom, so I was trying to make sure that there wasn't mold growing while I was gone because the leak hasn't been fixed.
The idea of me and Garrett being in a house fire because of the fan in your bathroom is killing me.
I know.
I was wondering about that when you were gone. I was like, why the hell is his fan
because of the leak?
Because of the leak.
But I do love noise. I love white noise in a really serious way. It's also like, listen. There is noise happening in this apartment all the time, and I can hear everything. I have a very sensitive hearing.
Yeah.
So I've learned from our last apartment where I heard our neighbor play Lana Del Rey 24/7 and take Zoom calls next to my bed. I learned that the best I can do is surround my room in white noise. Fill the room with noise.
Yeah.
And I don't hear anything. You could be out here screaming for your life. I wouldn't hear you from my bedroom when the door closed.
No.
And it's right there.
It's really interesting. You turned me on to white noise.
Yeah.
And I still am playing it on Spotify. So like
Eric Hendrickson.
No, Joe.
You're doing the ad one?
No, I don't do ads. I do the 10-hour white noise playlist.
Oh, so it changes?
Yes, but I'll say something about the change.
You like it?
Oh my God. You have to think about it like it's a journey. It takes me on a journey. And there are moments where it's blasting loud. Then there are moments where it's so soft. And like it just like kind of puts you in a wave.
I feel like the whole point of white noise is to keep one solid volume and sound all night.
Then why does that playlist exist?
I don't know. That's why I don't use it.
But I can only assume it was curated by a scientist. Some sort of sleep apnea verse scientist.
I would love to speak to a sleep scientist. I would love to. I've been having some fun dreams. My dreams have been really fun lately.
You dream?
You don't have dreams.
Joe, I haven't had a dream in years.
Because you're high every night. No shade. No shade. Sorry, that sounded really shady.
And you know what,
I don't think you're high every night.
That's not even the truth.
I know, but I just think that usually weed makes you not have dreams.
All right, that's good to know.
No shade. No shade.
There's no shade. There's no shade. Are you supposed to dream?
I think it's a pretty normal human feature. I think we come with that downloaded.
I almost am like, I feel like you're getting a better sleep if you're not.
Anyway, if you want to get all Carl Jungian, you're familiar with Carl Jung?
Who is Carl Jung? Carl Jung? 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 Jung?
Carl Jung.
If Carl Jung came into my room, I wouldn't know who that was.
Okay, he's an incredibly prolific psychologist, philosopher, and he's like similar to Freud. You know
him. I know him.
Yeah, and Jung wrote Man and His Symbols, which is all about dreams and the subconscious mind and how like every dream we see. And I think we actually talked about it in The White Lotus very recently. How everything we see is every dream is a symbol and every symbol has meaning. And so like if you really sit with your dreams and you like dissect them, you can be like, okay, so actually, and not like if you dream about water, it means that like this is happening. It's like you have to really be like, why is my subconscious mind, which I can only connect to in my dreams, why is it thinking about turtles? And you got to really work on that.
And then you work through it and you're saying, okay, I'm thinking about turtles because
I'm hiding something.
I have a shell.
Yes.
I'm a shell of a human. And on the inside, sometimes I just want to retreat.
And I got really into Jung for a second.
John Jung?
Carl Jung.
Oh, Sorry. For a second, a John Jung. I know a John Kung.
You forgot about Jung?
I forgot it was Carl Jung.
Andrew, this is crazy.
I feel like all of a sudden I'm having
Carl
an aneurysm.
Jung.
It's Carl Jung. I'm going to look up Carl.
You should.
Cute.
I'm not going to talk about Carl Jung any further.
Okay.
He's like an old man. He was an old man. I don't think he's currently alive.
It is interesting, though. I feel like a lot.
Oh my God.
I do think it is really, really interesting because there have been moments where I'm like, that dream does need to be dissected.
Yeah.
A lot of like, because again, I think we've had a very similar episode at some point, but like,
You're running.
Yeah, oh my God.
The nightmare,
when I was a kid, yeah, the reoccurring nightmare when I was running away, and like
the pitter patter.
Then there was the pitter patters. There was a lot of like scary shit.
What were you running from? Yourself.
Yeah, I was probably at that time in my life. I probably was running from
Yeah.
myself. I also am just like, I'm no longer a scared sleeper. Like I actually would need if it's not pitch
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh, Joe, I care so much. I care so much.
Right now in this room with all these lights facing me.
Can you sleep with the TV on?
I don't need to like I used to, as you know from our sleepovers, but like I'll go to sleep and watch like What a Medieval Peasant Eats in a Day and like fall asleep watching that on my laptop.
How are you not like listening? I think that's what I've been struggling with.
So loud in that room, girl. At some point I can't even hear it. If I like put my head down, it's like, oh, I can barely hear it. But there is just like, sometimes it just like does help me fall asleep if I watch something like that.
Like I can't fall asleep on a couch. That's one thing about me. You won't see me sleeping here.
I used to sleep on this couch in our first apartment.
Yeah.
But never ever since.
No.
The apartment was just sweet.
It was sweet, but I can't fall asleep on the couch, especially when you're listening to something, because it's like, how are you gonna do that? How's your mind getting to be relaxed? There's something going on. The TV people are talking. It doesn't make sense. I'm more for sounds, less for speaking. Water dripping, sign me up. Ocean, sign me up. White noise, sign me up. The White Lotus in the background.
Where is the weirdest place you've ever slept? You have slept in some pretty strange places, I would say.
And what do you mean by that?
I just think you're someone who, since you're a child, you would say yes to any sleepover in any part of any place. Like you would sleep on any floor, any like corner of a room, no blanket, no pillow. Like
to me, that's not weird. To me, yeah, I mean, I've definitely slept on like hard floors before.
Right.
But I'm like so down. I can sleep anywhere. I could sleep on this couch. It would just need to be pitch black in here. I would shut the curtains and there would be no music on.
Right.
But I'm a fearful sleeper in a way that like someone else is going to catch me sleeping. I have shame around people seeing me sleep.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want you to see me sleep. It's weird.
It's vulnerable.
It's vulnerable.
It's vulnerable.
Like if we were sitting on the couch together, I'm not sleeping.
No,
I'm excusing myself.
Right. Yeah.
And saying, I'm going to go downstairs now.
I also can't really imagine falling asleep on the couch, like with you here.
No.
There's one person that we know that may.
Well, everyone's a little different. I would say maybe I've also went to sleep during parties. We've hosted a party.
Andrew, we've been hosting parties, and Andrew literally, and like, if you're not from New York, I need you to understand how small an apartment is. Like, an apartment is unbelievably small. It's not like a place where you can duck away and hide. There's no room for that in an apartment.
It's not like this gorgeous mansion that we live in now.
There's no room for that in most apartments. Andrew, like, if you close a bedroom door, you're locking off the party from 1/3 of the space they have to sit in the home. Andrew starts washing his face and going to bed in the middle of parties. In the middle of people are here. It's like 11:45 p.m.
Bitches want to say I don't have boundaries.
You do have boundaries when it comes to sleeping.
I have boundaries when it comes to sleep because I am somebody who exerts more energy than people should be allowed to in a given day.
Yeah.
So once I hit my cap, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out.
You hit the cap, you tap.
And I feel like those situations, I don't even feel bad. Like I felt bad in that maybe in a moment that like it was a communal party, like a joint party. And I was like, all right, fuck it, Joe. you're gonna have to take this one home.
That's so crazy. Retrospect. Like,
it is like you're like
your friends are there.
My friends are there. Like you have to entertain, and then like at the end, like
but also,
God forbid you wanted to clean.
But it's like when the host goes to sleep, people leave the party. It's not like people like continue to party once one of the.
But they stayed. People stayed. I feel like
maybe a few.
And also, don't overstay your welcome
At a party.
Yeah, it's not about parties, but don't overstay it.
Even a sleepover. Did we just have an episode about sleepovers? Like a month ago? Yes, we did. Yeah. Spending the night. We had a whole spending the night episode. The last thing I want to do is be the last person at a party. Mm-hmm. I would rather let me KMS than be the reason someone else is waiting to go to sleep.
Sometimes I'm the first to go.
I usually am.
And
I'm first. Last year, I first to leave.
Yeah. Because listen, you go to a party, you're showing up. You're showing face. You're chatting. You're talking to the girls. I'm at the snack table. I've tried every single thing on that snack table to a point where I'm probably feeling sick now. And then I'm like, okay, now it's time to chat again. Whoa, my energy's drained. It's time to go to sleep. But first, Taco Bell's on the way. That's how my brain operates. So study that shit. Put that in the pipe and smoke it.
So,
tell me a little bit more about your sheets. What makes a good sheet for you?
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, get comfortable, I guess.
Yeah. So for me, like I actually every 2 to 3 days I'm on Piglet in bed looking for new sheets. But the thing about the sheets it's like a brand.
Oh, it's a brand.
It's a brand. And the thing about sheets, I like linen sheets. I like washed linen sheets. That's my favorite kind of sheet. I got into them a couple of years ago, and I just love coming home to a freshly cleaned linen sheet. Like, it is so soft. It reminds me of like being in like a summer house somewhere. Not that I would really know what that feels like, but it's like that's the feeling.
I feel like it's almost Grecian. Maybe not.
No, I could see that. Sure. Why the hell not? I feel like Egyptian cotton would lean more of the Grecian area, but I understand what you mean.
Grecian?
I think it's Grecian.
Instead of Grecian?
Grecian might be right, but for some reason I'm going to say Grecian. But I'm happy for you to say
Grecian. Sounds like a bitch I didn't like in high school.
Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy linen. I enjoy bright colors. You know, I have pink bed sheets. I have like a nice little sage. I have watermelon bed sheets, like the color, not
actually
the
asked
pattern.
You about those watermelon bed sheets.
My sheets weren't done. I have to dry them again. That's what happened there.
It was more of like, what I didn't know if you, I mean, obviously you have other sheets.
Yeah, I have 2 sets of sheets. Do you not?
No, I do, and they're horrible.
Why?
Some of the worst sheets. Talk about needing to replace sheets.
Because
they're just, you guys, I don't really give a fuck anymore because I am like clearly have explained on this podcast, like I'm a little bit gross. I'm disgusting. I sweat I sweat like there's a gun to my head. Like I'm about to die. I don't even know. Like it's soaked. The sheets are soaked. I have seersucker sheets. Like and that's so classic for me. Like, you know the ones, like they're like pinstripe blue. I have those, but there's white in it. I can't have white sheets. I can't have white leaning sheets. My sheets need to be black.
Now here's a question I have.
Yeah, please.
What is that? Like, what is dyeing your sheets brown and beige from the sweat? Is it like the nutrients that's in the sweat? Like, is it like piss?
I don't know. I think I'm like pissing. Like, I'm like pissing out of my pores. Like I can only assume that's the case because like this is so disgusting. Like I'm about to get so disgusting. You take the sheets off my bed. That mattress, girl. Oh, she looks old fashioned. She looks sepia tone. It's not good. So I just wonder, like, what's up? Sepia? No, it's not. It's sepia.
It's Grecian and sepia.
I don't believe anything. It's like everyone wants to say tomato, but when I have to say sepia and sepia and then Grecian and Grecian, it doesn't work. No.
I think Grecian and Grecian is more tomato. I do think sepia is sepia. But it's
how
like
would
everyone...
you? But like, this is how my brain works in the
Mm-hmm.
English language. How would you say September?
I would say September.
You would say September?
September.
September?
Yeah, September.
Okay, because I would say September, so I would say sepia.
I
Idiots.
know, I understand. I also have always said sepia, but I'm pretty sure it's sepia.
Who'd you hear? Who said this? Like, you saw it on TikTok or something?
Like I think I've heard it well before TikTok existed. A sepia.
Now I'm going on a spiral tangent about sepia.
Hey,
when I should
Siri.
have been sleepia.
I just was hoping
That's how like a Long Island's mother says sleepier. Sleepia.
Sleepia. You sleepia?
You sleepia?
What is the word sleepier? How often you're using that? Well, I'm sleepia than you.
I'm sleepier than you. Oh God, you're sleepier.
So yeah, I'm just always looking at bed sheets on Piglet in bed, and I can't bring myself to buy another pair because they are bed sheets are so expensive. It's
crazy.
Stupid, and I swear by a bed. Like, I think the most important thing you can invest in your life is your bed. I've always said that.
I completely
stand by
agree.
that. It's the thing you use the most. It's the thing that you get the most use out of. Like, you're gonna buy a fucking pair of jeans or a mattress topper.
I'd say bed and couch. Those are two.
Sure. I would say that as well. I also think that yeah. But bed to me, like a good pillow, a good mattress, a good sheet, like something that makes you excited to get into that bed. That is all you need in your life.
Because there's nothing better when you're tired. You have fresh, clean sheets.
Oh my God, my favorite.
And it's like there's a little chill in your room. Not too cold.
Well,
A little chill. Well, not right now. A little chill. You get under those covers. It makes you want to do this.
yeah,
You know,
like a
like-
little baby mouse.
Like a little
Yes.
baby mouse. Like rub your hands together
And
and,
your
like you're
feet.
rubbing your feet.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You peel off those socks, you rub those feet.
You're so comfy, cozy.
Yeah.
I can't. I have Brooklinen sheets, and I'm just gonna say, and this is no shade to Brooke and to linen. They're not working for me, and I don't think maybe I'm not cotton based. Maybe I should try the linens.
I swear by the linen.
I need to
swear
swear
it.
by some linens because my cotton, it's too thin. It's too thin, and for the price that I pay, it was like premium cotton. Not feeling
The thing
premium
about
to
me, yeah, like when it comes to a premium cotton sheet, I am like, this might as well be like the non-premium version. Like, I can't tell that I don't have an evolved enough finger palette to understand the difference between like expensive fabric and cheap fabric.
Wouldn't know.
So I'd rather
like
focus
wine.
solely on texture.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm very happy with a bottle of wine from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I don't need an expensive bottle of wine. I don't need an expensive cotton.
No.
Period. Like it could all be the same to me.
Because cotton doesn't even need to be that expensive.
Right. Like I don't understand it.
I don't.
So
And
linen.
Don't get me started on satin.
You like a satin sheet? I
Well,
feel like you would slip right out of that bed.
I would slip.
Be
It
like
would
a
be like a
slip
slip
and
and slide.
slide, yeah.
It would be like a slip and slide. Well, that bed wouldn't wick anything either. It wouldn't
Would it?
absorb that.
It'd
It would
be a
just
pool.
be. It would just be a pool. Yeah, but I will say I have been in a few beds before that has satin sheet. They're horny.
Well, of course.
It's so horny in satin.
Do you guys hear all those birds?
It's like we're living in a nest.
We're in Snow White.
Have you ever fucked on a waterbed?
Have you?
No. I do want to. They must have been getting it in the 80s. They're rowing their boats over there.
I don't know though. Don't you feel like it would like? Do you think it would contribute positively towards a fucking rhythm?
No, I would think it actually
You
would
would lose your balance a lot.
Can you imagine?
But they
Well,
are like horny, right? Like that was like kind of the vibe of them. It was like a little.
they were
bit,
supposed to be horny. You have to think like it's just you're kind of like moving with the water.
If you're like riding dick on a waterbed, that's beautiful.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say because you're in charge of the boat.
Right, but if you're like doggy on a waterbed, that's crazy.
Crazy. It's like your knees are slipping.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't
like-
know if the bed. I don't think that it's like the waterbed's not slippery.
No, it's not slippery, but like I think that you need to feel some sturdiness.
Yeah, your
below
knees
you
should be
like,
knocking.
They like need to be
Yeah.
like gripping. Like
Yeah.
not that my knees are gripping, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You need some substantial. Oh,
Oh my god, you guys! I didn't mean to show feet this episode.
it smells like provolone in here.
Oh stop! Oh stop! I need to get a pedicure though.
I would love to get a pedi.
Can I show you my feet? Can you just
So
tell
last
me if-
episode you showed me your ass hole, and
Yeah.
now you're gonna show me your feet.
It's this couch. Can I show you?
Yeah.
Look closely at the toes. Is there a problem?
Why are they yellow?
That's what I'm worried about.
It might just be age. Like, I feel like old men's feet look like that. You have a very petite toenail. A very petite toe. For someone with wide feet.
You think so?
You know what my toenails, like my toes are gigantic.
They're gargantuan.
I have gigantic toes.
Wait, no, I'm afraid I have fungals.
Can you show me that one? I think that looks normal.
They're normal.
And for me to say it,
okay,
that should mean you're in good.
You going, why are they yellow? That makes me sick. So I actually I also wonder, because when I sleep naked. And I know we've talked about this before. It's like, you shouldn't, like your sperm count, like, girl, I don't think that has
anything to do with your sperm count.
I thought it was like,
the farticles. The farticles.
Oh, your farticle. Like, yeah.
I think sleeping with underwear on lowers your sperm count.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Tight underwear in general does.
Well,
I'm getting very into boxers again lately. I've been wearing boxers.
I got to get into something because I'm wearing tighties.
I was so into it, but I actually was like, I want my balls free.
I know, but there's something that's like,
yeah, like if I'm going to the gym, I'm wearing like a brief because like there's something so horny about it.
There's something so horny about, like, and even when like you take off your pants and you see pouch, like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with pouches and bulges. Just boxers don't do the same. It's like weird. It's like, what are you?
There is like, they have to fit a certain way.
And to me, they feel very youthful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like everyone in middle school was wearing boxers. Like, it's just like you age out of boxers.
I know, but there's something like hot and like a straight bro way to me to wear boxers. Like, I feel like Jack Donaghy from 30 Rock. Jack Donahue.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the vibe. It's like there's something like intentional, like
it's like cosplay for you.
Yeah, like I feel like there's like a sexiness to that.
Yeah.
And you look at me, you think like he might be. You can't even tell if I'm gay. So it's like that adds to it.
Someone recently said to me, they were like, it's hard to tell.
Who's lying? Who don't trust these people?
I know, they're just trying to like, what are they trying to like boost my ego?
Why, you was being straight a compliment to you?
No. I wouldn't boost shit. Testosterone. God, it's too low. Gotta start taking pills soon. But I do want to be somebody who would wear pajamas to bed. Because I just can't get behind it. But maybe I haven't found the right pajama set.
A nice little soft pajama set.
Like, I want the softest pajama set. But I guess just in the winter, because what are you wearing in the summer?
Yeah, I would be willing to wear like a linen pajama set, which we've had before. Like that's cozy in the winter. But I don't know. I value being naked way too much just to put clothes on to go to sleep.
Yeah,
I value like maybe like a big t-shirt. A big t-shirt's cozy sometimes. It's like a little extra blanket.
But like
you'll never see bottoms on me. You'll never see bottoms on me. I'll tell you that. Never.
You might see bottoms on me, but even with a big t-shirt. Are you a tosser and a turner?
I Tina turn sometimes, yeah.
I Tina turn the house down sometimes when I'm in that bed, and when I have a big t-shirt on and I'm turning and I'm flipping, I'm getting twisted in the shirt.
You're rolling down the river.
I'm rolling down the river. Yeah. No, but like that's the truth. Like it's like I see and our friend Caroline is a great example. I feel like she's a pajama queen. She's a pajama queen. Like she has the most gorgeous
Whenever I think of pajama sets, I think about Caroline.
Like
she always has something so cute,
so put together, so regal, and so like refined. It's regal.
Yeah,
and I do think that is something that most people are lacking when it comes to sleep.
And
is a set,
but I think it's an aesthetic choice more than it's like a purpose. Like I think it's less functional than it is fashion. You know what I mean? Like in COVID, like in 2020, I remember getting a nice little pajama set because I was like, I have nothing else to live for, and I'm gonna put on a pajama set. Like if I'm gonna like not get dressed every day, I'm at least gonna put on pajamas.
Yeah,
and I liked that. It was fun, but they're never as, because I don't know, something's in my eye. I just feel like,
I mean, you're a nudist, so why would you even need a pajama
but there
set?
is a pajama. There's a version of pajamas that feel very sexy to me. Like,
what
like
are
a
they?
Silk pajama on like my balls and my dick. That sounds like real, and like my ass.
Yeah,
but
on my chest. Oh, I'm kidding.
What do you mean?
I just feel like silk pajamas are ill-fitting for everyone.
Oh, I'm not thinking of remotely about fitting. I guess I am thinking of fitting, but I'm thinking more like, I don't know. There's like, I haven't
Like you're
found the right
walking
pajamas.
around, you're moving around. There's no undies underneath.
Yeah.
You're just kind of gliding with it.
And I imagine like the kind of person who wears those is like the kind of gay man that wears a silk pajamas set.
Has $1 million
Yes,
in the bank.
has so much money and has such a big home, like big apartment, and has like a 19-year-old husband, and like just like is Ryan Murphy vibes.
Why do
like
they gotta be 19?
They always are.
Like they couldn't be 28.
They always are 19. They're always 19.
Like I'd be so fine with like a daddy with $1 million in the bank.
I just had the thought for the first time ever in my life where I was like, I finally understand why like people date based on career. I've never understood that before, but like I was thinking about like someone I know who like married a tech bro, and I was like, oh, like if I was single, I unfortunately would exclusively try to date someone in tech. Like I would just try to find my way in because that's amazing. I really respect you guys.
Tech or finance.
I used to never get it. I used to find it so like very anti-romantic and kind of like depressing to me. I get it. Good for you. I'm an artist dating an artist. We have to figure some shit out. Exactly. Yeah.
I keep my options open. If there are any millionaires out there, I can cook so good.
You could
so
you can
well.
Cook, you can write cook.
Oh my god, like crazy.
And you can entertain.
I can
Please,
entertain.
You're the perfect house husband.
And like house husband, like bring me around your friends. I'm like, you want to talk mirror ball? I got it covered.
Yes.
I can be somber. I can be upbeat.
You can do it all.
I can talk stock.
Yes.
I can talk chicken stock.
Oh,
You
are someone's
a stock
Jeffrey
swinger
Garden waiting to happen.
It's just insane. It's like, and I'm not finding that with younger men. Like I have to go like 40s plus. But then don't get it twisted. I don't want to have kids yet. Don't get it twisted. I don't want to have kids yet. That's a problem when you date up. That they don't tell you in the handbooks.
So what's your favorite sleep?
So back to sleeping. Do you wear an eye mask to sleep?
Sometimes.
That's just like what's the point? Just get it dark in the room.
Yeah, but sometimes it helps you like fall asleep. Like it literally like forces you to be like this.
Another thing for me, maybe I don't even know what it is, but it's another thing that like I don't want that on my body. Like I'm sleeping, it's like not perfectly tight. I'm not gonna fuck with that. I toss and turn, it's getting all over the place.
Yeah, I understand that.
I need about 10 fans going off at the same exact time, but it's been replaced by the white noise machine.
So you were talking shit about me and my fans.
It's different. I did only really have one fan. I was kidding. And you have about 17 departments working in overtime in your room.
Yeah, it's a Macy's.
Sustaining life.
Yeah.
Sustaining life.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's on your, speaking of sleep, something beds, what's on your bedside table?
I can see it from here. I have a copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, my original copy from when I was a child. I have Ross's earplugs. I have my remote, and I have my lamp. Easy as that. Why are you asking about my coconut oil lube?
Yeah.
That's not on my bedside table.
Joe recently got virgin coconut oil lube.
No, wait, but I always have.
It's always been virgin.
But the doctor, because I use my lube that I enjoy coconut oil from time to time. Who doesn't? You're making a mistake by not doing it. I'm telling you. But I ran out of my coconut oil, so I got Dr. Bronner's coconut oil. It smells like a fucking patisserie in that room.
No shade to Dr. Bronner. It doesn't seem like he's got it thought out. He hasn't fixed it. No, you know what I mean? Like,
well, the soaps.
Well, the soaps, it's about 18 different things you can use it for.
That's why I was like, oh,
Stay in your lane.
Coconut oil, they probably have it handled. It really smells so
it's like coconut oil that could wax a body at that point. It's like Dr. Bronner is not only using it for one thing. Like
of course I'm sure one of the uses for Dr. Bronner's coconut oil is jerking off. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's why I was like, great, but it smells like I am making vegan, flourless, gluten-free,
banana bread,
dairy-free, like chocolate truffles. It's that exact smell of like a cake pop made with no good ingredients, only like, like healthy ingredients.
Give me a cup full of that.
Yeah.
My bedside table right now.
Yeah.
Well, I have journal.
Uh-huh.
I've been journaling from time to time. I have my bits.
You've been journaling from time to time? Shut up.
Yeah, Joe, I'm so different. You don't even like. You might think you recognize me, but I'm so different.
Whoa,
lately.
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I've been journaling here and there. I pop in my bits sometimes, my edibles to go to sleep. Well, that was disclosed already on this episode. Joe thinks I'm high every night, which maybe I am. And so what? I have lube. Definitely have some lube. I haven't been fucking with the lube though lately that I have. Maybe I should try the coconut oil.
Wait, you haven't been fucking with lube or fucking? You haven't
fucking with the lube? No,
as in like you haven't been
I am
enjoying.
fucking with lube,
but not
fucking with my lube.
That specific lube. Got it.
Yeah. No, like I don't like my
fuck
lube.
with that lube. Yeah,
I don't fuck with that lube.
With it. Got it. Yeah.
I don't fuck with that lube. And I got to get back to my mod, but it's expensive. But
Matt from Maud.
Matt from Maud. That is like the most insane lube I've ever used in my life.
It is
it's not
crazy. Dakota
sticky
Johnson knows good
at
sex.
all. Dakota Johnson knows good sex. And then I have this really like, oh my God, I'm just gonna say it. The small little butt plug right now.
The one that I got you?
Joe got me this small little butt plug. It's working. Talking about working in overtime.
It's working.
It's clocking in. It's clocking in the 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift. It's clocking in the overnight shift. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's right now what's on my bedside table. And that's really about it. I don't understand people who don't have bedside tables. I know some people who don't, to keep it sleek and chic in there. That doesn't make sense. Where do you put your water?
Where do you put your water?
Where do you put your water? The floor? You got to hunch over? That
I don't like that.
That doesn't make me feel good.
I don't like that.
I also probably have.
Where do you put all your dildos?
Cups down there. Well, my dildos are under my bed.
Mine are in my drawer.
In your drawers?
Yeah.
Mine are straight up under my bed.
Everything, all the weird paraphernalia I have.
In the drawers over there?
Yeah, in the red drawer, the red cabinet.
Should we sell dildos?
Of our own penises? Yeah. I have so many made from 2020.
Would that be good merch? I think it's like different. That's a whole different category.
It's a different version of podcast merch. I don't think any other podcaster has ever gone so far as to sell their dicks as dildos to their primarily heterosexual female audience crowd as two gay men. I think it'd be interesting.
I think we would break some norms.
We break norms every single day. Just by
existing,
opening our eyes and breathing in the morning, we're breaking a norm.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
It's really shocking.
It's surprising a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I need 9 hours of sleep.
Same. Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
If I go to sleep at 2 a.m., that means I'm waking up at 9 hours from then.
Yeah.
Can't do that math right now, but
no.
No chance.
Last night I got 6.
The other night I had 4. I felt like you. I went to an amazing party.
Okay.
An amazing party on Friday night. It was Pop Pantheon, Legends Only at Parkside Grill. Have you been?
No.
Parkside Grill, which I think is also the name. Maybe it's not Parkside Grill. maybe I'm combining. It's Parkside. It's in the East Village, but Parkside Grill I think is where my mom goes to dinner in Queens.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. I think it's a grill.
Okay.
Either way, amazing party. But I stayed out a little bit late. Got home. Probably went to bed by like 3:30.
Okay.
I had to be up at 7:45.
No.
And go to Long Island. And then here's the craziest part of this.
No.
So me and Ross take an Uber to Long Island at 7:45 in the morning because we had to get there before like 9 o'clock to leave to go to Connecticut. Then my parents go, yeah, we're going to drive it. We're not going to take the ferry. So they drove into Queens.
No.
They drove into Manhattan. They drove into Queens and the Bronx. And I was like,
you
don't mean that I could have taken an Uber to Whitestone. It would have taken me 20 minutes to get to Queens. And I could have woken up an hour and a half later. Either way, anyway, I don't know what the point of that was. I ran on little sleep, so the whole weekend I was kind of discombobulated.
Ruins your whole everything that you do is affected by your sleep.
Yeah,
I was in a similar place.
Hard not to be a bitch, you know me.
Nasty.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And it always happens that way. It's always like you'll get the least amount of sleep before you have to go back to Long Island.
Yes, it's always that.
Always
that has to be how it goes.
It doesn't make sense. I would say I function the best from probably 7 to 9 hours. 7 is probably like the minimum. For sure, 9 is the sweet spot. Anything over 9 for me, it's going to start as a groggy morning.
Mm-hmm. And I hate a groggy morning.
I hate a groggy morning. Like, don't you wish? Like, it's been happening now lately, but like, I want to be up 7:30. I want to be out of the
Don't you get up at like 4 in the morning a lot?
Today I was up at 4:50. Yeah.
Why?
I coached this morning, girl. Girl, I was coaching this morning, girl. Yes. But I didn't make it a thing.
That's so funny. And I'm like, we're going to do 4 episodes today.
And I said yes. I wasn't making it a thing. But it is like nothing a little caffeine can't fix. Nothing a little drug can't fix.
And now you want to go to the gym with me after this?
I want to go to the gym. Like, let me go.
I'm just, okay, no, don't worry. I want you to come because I don't want to go alone. So
I'm going to the gym, not to work out. Just an FYI. I want to sit. And
you're just gonna sit the whole time. You're not gonna like stand with me for like 25 minutes.
I'll do
one round of.
I'll do upper body. I'll lift some weights.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll go in the hot tub. Yeah, but sleep is so important. Like I can be in my bed all day. I don't want anyone near me again. As I said before, you can cuddle me for about 10 minutes, and then I need you to get out. I do definitely need a bed jet, and if you're willing to splurge for my birthday this year with about 10 people. Let me know, like, if everyone wants to chip in for a birthday gift, like, you get, like, 30 people in on that because it's about, I don't even know how much that thing costs. Yeah, I feel like I definitely need an air conditioner on the sheet because that seems like it's going to be amazing. Nice. Yeah.
They are amazing.
Yeah. So sleep. Good children to the guidance office.
Can you guys start calling in and saying, how you doing? Can you guys start doing that?
How you doing?
Hey, Joe and Andrew, how you doing?
How you doing, Andrew? My name is Jackson, longtime viewer, and I love you both so much. My question to you is, I just started my career in hairdressing, and I noticed that I'm getting very nervous when it comes to first-time clients, and I was just wondering if you had any advice on how to be more charming and how to win them over. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Love you, Jackson.
Love you, Jackson.
Thank you for listening. Oh, you have something to say?
I said, love you, Jackson. Thank you for listening. No, it is tough. I feel like, I experience this a good amount with fitness coaching. It's like people will come to class and they're a first timer. I don't know how to teach it, though. It is like, you have to think about you were entering a space for the first time, right? How would you want to feel? Like, I think about that when I talk to somebody. I'm like, I want to make somebody feel comfortable because I would want to feel comfortable when I walk into that space. So what do? I'm like, hey, girl, are you excited for this? Like, you don't have to, like, put on a show, but, like, by just, like, give him a little pizzazz, a fun little one-liner, or just, welcoming them in. How would you greet your friend? How would you greet your friend? I greet people like that all the time. That's probably my advice, but it's tough.
You have to realize you're in the authority position in that situation, and like whoever walks in is going to default to your vibe. So while you may be anxious, you kind of have to just pretend that you're not, and it'll be a relief for that person getting their hair done that you're like chatty and confident, because that's what they want, and they have no way of controlling that. Only you can control that. Like it's like it's in every social setting. That's kind of the tea. It's like if everyone we're speaking to every single day is trying to get through that social conversation without it being strange or awkward. That's everyone's goal.
Yeah.
You know, we're all anxious, we're all self-aware, like that's what we're hoping for. So in those situations, it's like you're in charge.
Yep.
You're very much, you're like, hey girl, like what are you watching? Like you don't have to like I feel like I've followed so many social cues of how to have a conversation, which is probably like some neurodivergency issue, but it's like you can just jump right in.
Yeah.
Like just jump in with a question.
Girl,
like
you see White Lotus last night?
Yeah. What music are you listening to?
Yeah.
You like podcasts? Like just like literally like immediately just dropping into a situation, and then you get into the children conversation. Yeah. And then Jackson, what you do is we'll send you business cards.
Yeah, we'll send you business cards.
And then you hand those out at the end of this to your client, and you say like, I hope you're happy with your hair, and don't forget about good children.
That's so. If you work in the service industry, whether that's hairdressing, whether that's restaurants, whether that's coffee shops, whether honestly therapy, whether that's you're a veterinarian, any place where you could have a business card there, girl, we'll send you a few. That's so smart, Joe. That is boots on the ground marketing.
Boots the house down on the ground marketing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got it, Jackson.
Yeah. Also, like the moment you started speaking, I was so happy and immediately charmed. So I think that you kind of just need to realize that you probably have that going for you immediately. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like literally just be yourself. Like I'm not joking. I heard your voice and I was thrilled to hear your voice. So you're in good company. I think that you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just vibe it out.
Vibe it out.
Like I love the answer to like having anxiety.
Chop those locks.
Like just don't have anxiety. Like it's just, I know it's hard,
and it's not like a fake it till you make it, because you don't even have to fake it. Like you know, like you called in and you had personality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like you have it. So let's just let's give that to our first.
I get it. It's hard.
It's tough.
It's so hard sometimes.
You got to go to sleep.
I'm sleepy.
You got to go to sleep.
These birds.
I'm tired of rumors starting.
My rumor this week is my block blue light reading lamp that I clamp onto my books. Ooh. And it's a red light. It's just a bright red light, and I use that to read at night. I'm out like a light, and I feel like I get better sleeps because of it. I'm like not using any, like it's when my phone's down, my laptop's down, TV's off, like just a bright red light in my room, which is kind of crazy, but it really does, I think, help my brain decompress after a day of staring at a screen, and I highly recommend it. I think it's called Block Blue Light.
Ooh.
But I also like reading lamps. They're like the ones that you clip onto your books. Like I loved those as a kid. That was like, for some reason, one of my fondest memories is like sitting in my parents' room with a reading lamp on like their couch in their room, just like reading my book. Yeah, love it.
Sweet. I'll take a reading lamp. I don't know what I'd use it for. I'd look at some things. Yeah, just with the light on it. It's clamped on. I don't know. My rumor this week is going to be that 10-hour playlist on Spotify. I really do think you need to try it. It takes you on a journey. It makes me go to bed instantaneously. I will say one thing that's not my rumor that I forgot to bring up during the sleep episode is that stupid ass fucking sleep mouth tape. You all are lying to yourselves, because I'm gonna tell you something. I bought it. I did. I was scrolling on TikTok and I was like, yeah, I want that queen tape, that pink tape. That
I got like the bro one.
Oh, you got the bro one. I got the queen version of it. That's actually so funny. I got the queen tape. It's pink. I put it on my mouth. I woke up. I thought I was actually being choked out.
Did you rip it off, and did it hurt your mustache?
Yeah, I ripped it off. It hurt my mustache hairs. I actually was like, woke up in a state of panic because I couldn't swallow. It was like I had a tickle in my throat, but it wasn't letting me like really swallow the way I needed to. Don't do it. Don't do it. We'll figure it out together though, but don't do it. Get a mouth guard. You know what I mean? They're like, it helps you grind your teeth, or it helps your jaw. They'll tell you anything helps your jaw. Chew on some celery. That'll help your jaw. Get some gum. That'll help your jaw. Like, what?
I'm getting really into learning about medieval beauty and like what they did to fit into their beauty standard. Well, Western Europe medieval beauty, and like how they fit into their beauty standards, and then like relating it to how we do it today. And it's like that's like so. Like that's something that in history books they're gonna be like, they used to tape their mouths shut when they slept to get stronger jawlines. Like it's so, these crazy things that we do that are like actually self-harm.
We're losing the plot, you guys.
We're losing the plot. And for what? Like, and for what? So that in 700 years, if the Earth still exists, they could be like, look at how ugly they looked.
Yeah.
With their strong jaws and tan skin and like their highlighted hair and like all this shit that we think is like is currently the beauty standard. It'll all come around. I don't know.
He always finds a way.
Maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. Don't forget to do your homework.
Like, comment, subscribe, rate, review. Send it to a few friends. Let them know that we are loving doing this podcast together. And we are looking forward to 50 more years of this podcast.
Okay, and then also you can rate us on Spotify or Apple Music, or you can rate us across any podcast platform. Please throw in some reviews. We love them. We love to see them. Follow us across all platforms at Good Children Pod. I'm on Instagram at Joe Hegyes, on TikTok at Be Quiet Joe.
I'm on Instagram at Andrew Muscarella, on TikTok at Andrew_Muskie.
And you can find us every single Thursday at 8 p.m. EST on Patreon for a brand new episode. Bonus, exclusive to Patreon. We get a little bit more personal, intimate, and crazy sometimes even. And that's available at the link in our description.
You know? So we'll see you next time. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Get a good night's sleep tonight, girl.
Get it, girl. Close those eyes. Get 9 hours.
And Jackson, you have it handled.
You got this.
Don't want to close
my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. And even when I dream of you, the sweetest thing I've ever do, I still miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing.
You never know where we're going to go.
You don't. But I can tell you where I'm going to go right now.
The bathroom.